All right, this is from April.
Last week, Dr. Michael Ryan, he's a leader at the World Health Organization, announced that in response to the spread of this virus, authorities may have to enter people's homes and remove family members, presumably by force.
In most parts of the world, due to lockdown, most of the transmission that's actually happening in many countries now is happening in the household, at family level. In some senses, transmission has been taken off the streets and pushed back into family units. Now we need to go and look in families to find those people who may be sick.
That elusive virus. Now we gotta just chase after it. We gotta stop it. We gotta do everything in the world, if that means killing everybody in the world, to stop this virus.
And remove them and isolate them in a safe and dignified manner.
Just so you know, we're coming to your house, seizing your children, and, quote, isolating them in a safe and dignified manner, whatever that means. Now, that's not something that under normal circumstances officials casually drop during briefings. It's the kind of statement
Okay, this is Michael Ryan, Dr. Michael Ryan of the World Health Organization, under Tedros, who heads the World Health Organization, who's a war criminal, who did genocide against his fellow Ethiopians. And he's not even a doctor, medical doctor. But oh well, he's head of the World Health Organization right now. This is our government, people, run by sociopaths, and we're going along.
Was even faintly right, but the government is still wedded to the model. Ferguson predicted 40,000 corona deaths in Sweden by May and 100,000 by June, but it remained at 5,800, which, according to the Swedish authorities, is equivalent to a mild flu.
A 50-minute interview, Crimes Against Humanity. This man is from Germany, I believe.
The PCR tests had not been used as a
explaining a lot on the actual factual scientific data revolving around this so-called pandemic, which, by the way, the World Health Organization changed the definition of pandemic before, just prior to the 2009 H1N1 swine flu bioweaponized outbreak. But he gives a lot of legal advice.
Corona infections, there would not be a pandemic. And there would be no lockdowns, but everything would have been perceived as just a medium or light wave of influenza, these scientists conclude. Dr. Yeadon, in his piece, Lies, Damned Lies and Health Statistics, The Deadly Danger of False Positives, writes, this test is fatally flawed and must immediately be withdrawn and never used again in this setting unless shown to be fixed.
Okay, now he's referring to the PCR test. The PCR test by Carrie Mullis has value, but not for detecting virus, which is what it's being used by Fauci with AIDS, HIV/AIDS, pandemic, and now with us with the corona. This here, world-renowned neurologist Margarita Grise-Brisson warns, masks cause oxygen deprivation and permanent neurological damage, especially in the developing brains of children. And I will leave links to all this. Point is, really, what are we doing? What are we allowing? Who are we allowing to do what to us? How far does this go? How far do the globalists want it to go? Till they get us a vaccine. Then we'll all be safe. And it will be a DNA altering vaccine using RNA that inserts into your DNA and has your body manufacture particles of virus to form antibodies against it. It's and with a tag to track and trace you. That's the point of it. And ultimately, as they are using in China now, biosensors, credit scoring, depending on your body and what your body does, whether you deserve to eat or not, live or die.